Hope you enjoyed this one. This is Sullivan Adams giving my latest review on Dragon Ball Super episode of 16. Here we go. It starts off, after what happened last time, last time was this Mr. Satan episode. Let's get to the point. Okay, it's about Goku. He's at his job. The thing is, Goku doesn't want to work. He wants to train. The thing is, Chi-Chi wants him to train because now that their grandchild is coming, now they're gonna be grandparents, their first grandchild. They want to make sure that there's no problems. Like for example, they want to make sure that sure or like Goku has a job, so their grandchild think that their grandfather is basically a bum. I understand where Chi Chi's coming from, but it's Goku. I mean, he got to train. I mean, it's Goku, so I understand how way Goku feels. He doesn't want to. He wants to train, not work. I mean, especially now that he wants to compete, and now that there's such a thing as Super Saiyan God level, he wants to achieve that power again and maybe surpass it. I mean, you got a guy right, who basically breaks every limit that comes near him, and so he can go up against a guy who basically has none, which is Beerus. You guys understand, right? Right? That's a simple concept. Uh, Things start to get interesting for Goku as Krillin shows up, and they start to talk a little bit. Krillin understands the way he feels, but you also got to acknowledge how strong Goku is. I mean, especially take us to this flashback, when they were both kids. I mean, remember Dragon Ball, right? When they were both kids starting out as Master Roshi, Goku got taller than Krillin. That's funny. But you understand how things work. Things work like remembering the past, the good times. Dragon Ball, even though I watched Dragon Ball Z first, Dragon Ball was a good story. I mean, we wouldn't have that. We wouldn't have Dragon Ball Z, then, would we? But given the situation, I have to understand where it comes from. I mean, when Goku was a little boy, he could only face the toughest of monsters. Now he's gone head to head with a god and survived. I think this is like Krillin, acknowledging how strong Goku is, like knowing how powerful he's become that he's gone to this point. I mean, that's one of the things I gotta give credit to. That's one of the things I like. However, things start to go a little bit wrong as Krillin tries to ask Goku to punch him in the face to see how strong he is. I'm like, you've seen how strong he is. You really want him to punch you in the face? And and obviously, simple-minded that who keeps asking really, and he says, "Oh yes, 1,000 times," and he does it. However, he knocks him so hard that Krillin says fly. He tries to catch him using instant, but he misses and he lands his head first, face first right into the boulder. It's funny. You gotta see. It's funny. Definitely funny. One of the things I liked about this episode how comedic it could be. I liked how Android 18, being his wife, she tries to patch him up and putting iodine. She keeps saying, "Don't be a baby." Some people didn't like Android 18 in Resurrection F because it made her look more like a mother rather than a fighter. Even though in Battle of God she did try to fight, but she got knocked down. Even though statistically she's supposed to be stronger than Krillin, so it makes sense. And I do like 18 as a character, I do. But that's the way the movie did it, and their movie, their rules. So later you get to the part, the second half. This is the first. That was the first half. This is the second half, where Vegeta he wants to attain Super Saiyan God power. He wants to surpass Goku and fight Beerus. However, at this point, he's trying to will himself to the next stage. Trying to will himself, trying to focus on his training. He's training hard, trying to become stronger. Now that he knows that there's a level of God power to the Saiyan and to Super Saiyan, he wants to achieve it by any means he can. It reminds me of how after the Android saga, he got defeated by Android 18 and 19, and so the rest of these fighters, he tried to will himself to the next level. I mean, hell, the idea to become how to surpass Super Saiyan was his. So basically, an ascended Saiyan was basically his idea. Now he surpassed that. So anyway, he did that so he can get stronger, and he did it. However, there are certain things difference between this and that. I mean, that was up against the androids. This is Beerus we're talking about. So he tries his best. He works hard. Meanwhile, at the same time as he's doing that, Bulma is treating Whis to an all-you-can-eat buffet, basically, trying to give him meals so he can eat. Oh, Bulma's just doing this so she can get Whis on his side, on their side, so make sure that he tries to make sure that Beerus doesn't try to blow up the Earth again. However, it doesn't work. In fact, Whis is more interested in eating filling up on calories than helping, and it's obvious all over his face, basically. Whis is not helping. He's just stuffing his stomach. However, and later Vegeta finds out. He finds out what's going on, and he tries to ask Whis, to see if he can train him. Whis notices that he's gotten stronger, but he says if you that there are many ways to do this, but if you don't, but if you focus on, but if you don't understand the meaning, then you'll never be able to truly become stronger. And if you do train to become strong, you become strong enough to pass even Goku. So basically, if he can, and basically, if you understand if you understand, yes. But Vegeta, he wants to become stronger, and he senses a difference in Whis. He senses that Whis has key, energy, but at the same time it fades in and fades out, kind of like a god. And Whis reveals that he was Beerus' teacher. But then he comes up with the idea to ask Whis to help train him, but except Whis says no. However, something else happens, and like he tries to act. Since Whis is all about food, he's trying to get him to eat food. Unfortunately, Whis has already eaten most of the food thanks to Bulma's all-you-can-eat tour. He tries to get desperate, and he tries to make his own food, like what he did in a couple episodes back. Oh, he got so desperate he tried to make an omelet. He wrecks the eggs, and he makes a huge mess. I'm not gonna give you the details, but just say it's funny, and eggs are everywhere, if you know what I mean. Comedic, like I said, and things get even more interesting. Like Bulma, she gave him a lot of food, but there's one food that she didn't give him, and like Vegeta asked Whis what was the food he gave. He makes a list, but there's one food she didn't give him yet. Apparently, Bulma wanted to use this as like her trump card. Uh, Vegeta gives Whis the food. What is the food? I'm gonna say it now, but just give me a minute. He eats the food. He said, "This is the most delicious food I've basically eaten in his own way." And after he eats the food, he acknowledges that and grants Vegeta his request to take him to their home planet, so he can train. And it makes sense given what hot. I mean, Whis is all about food, but one of the things I thought was very funny, the food that he ate, a cup of instant ramen. Oh man, I don't know if they're just trying to be comedic or that was a nod to Naruto, but it was ramen. And it kind of makes sense since Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, said he was inspired by Akira Takayama and his work on Dragon Ball in the manga. So basically, it makes sense given the situation. So you guys understand, right? Alright, so it makes sense. Anyway, that's all. Anyway, that's it. And Goku wants to train. He doesn't. Krillin tries to cheer him up, and he gets punched in the face for it. Then you got the second half, which is Vegeta trying to train. He's going almost nowhere. Whis is having an all-you-can-eat buffet with Bulma. Vegeta finds out. He asks him for a favor. He says no. Offers him food. Still won't do it. Offers him ramen. He does it. Then they continue. And he grants his request. Basically that's all in a nutshell. Makes sense if you think about it. It's pretty funny. And this is kind of possibly the road, the step to trying to understand Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God Form 2, or Super Saiyan Blue. That's what they're calling it now, Super Saiyan Blue. If you guys have not read the Masked Dragon Ball Super Chapter 5, where Beerus meets Champa, you guys are missing out. But because between Universe 6 and Universe 7, an ultimate tournament's going to happen. It's going to be crazy as hell. Anyway, that's all I got to say about the episode. I did like it. Even though we didn't get a lot of action, it was definitely funny and enjoyable. If you guys are Dragon Ball Z fan, you probably enjoy this. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Thank you. This is Sullivan Allen on Dragon Ball Super Episode 16. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for comment, subscribe. Thank you. What do you think? Bye. Signing off.